All right, there is a new attempt to oust the president from office amid all of this. House Democrats unveiling legislation that would create a commission to assess whether the 25th Amendment should be invoked to remove Donald Trump from office. Yes, this is a serious thing. Democrats pulling this right after Joe Biden served for those 4 years is, of course, utterly hilarious, but welcome to politics. The bill has no shot at all. Even if it did, Trump could just veto it. It's basically a proposal from the House to try and use the 25th Amendment to their advantage, which is something that comes in the cabinet. Jamie Raskin says America is at a dangerous precipice, and it is now a matter of national security for Congress to intervene. So these are the people that we're dealing with. Congressman Brandon Gill knows all about these kinds of tactics. He joins us now. Good to see you, sir. So Trump is dangerous because he wants to confront the Iranian regime rather than just give it another $100 billion so it can bomb the Middle East and bomb the soldiers on our military bases. That makes him dangerous.
Exactly. This is purely political from the Democrats. And as you pointed out, it's particularly rich that Democrats would start suggesting that a president who, by the way, works like 20 hours a day every single day, day in and day out, it has some kind of issue. After we had a president for 4 years, Joe Biden, who couldn't string a sentence together, who was tripping up on his words every other day and didn't even know where he was half the time. So this is just a Democrat Party who doesn't like the fact that President Trump is doing the things that he said he was going to do on the campaign trail, has secured the borders, deporting illegal aliens, has had an incredibly successful foreign policy, and they know that they're losing.
Yeah, it is just the fact that they even have the audacity to talk about the 25th Amendment after what we just went through is the best part. Here's Dan Goldman, my congressman here in New York, I'm sad to say. The president is unwell and he's deteriorating daily. His recent ravings and outrageous social media posts point to a man who is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office. We cannot leave that determination under the 25th Amendment to the president's cabinet alone, which is why they're trying to bring Congress into this. I want to just show you, here was Goldman a couple years ago during the weekend of Bernie's Biden presidency. Take a look.
But do you have concerns right now about President Biden's age?
No, I don't have any concerns. I think President Biden is incredibly experienced, knowledgeable, wise, and I don't have concerns about his age. I am a great admirer of President Biden. I think he will ultimately go down as one of the most consequential presidents. He was sharper than anyone I've spoken to about a very complex geopolitical urgent issue.
So react to the guy that bought his seat with his daddy's money, if you would.
Well, again, this is a Democrat Party that knows no bounds in their shamelessness. Yeah. You know, we'll say one thing whenever Joe Biden is in the White House and tell the American people, do not believe what you can see with your eyes and hear with your ears every single day. Whenever he's on a debate stage and he's tripping over his words and he can't keep one policy straight from another. Whenever he's walking around the White House and clearly doesn't know where he is, trying to shake somebody's hand and then looks at the wrong person. Yeah. Democrats defended him that entire time. And it's absolutely, I mean, it's incredibly rich for them to turn around and suggest that President Trump is anything other than extremely mentally sharp right now.
And also
has a work ethic that outperforms anything any Democrats ever done.
And he's behaving as he always has. I mean, if you can have an issue with his social media and the stuff that he writes, and I think, you know, we've all seen some stuff and you're like, oh man, here we go again. But this is who he is. I mean, this is who he's been for the last 20, 30 years. You know, he hasn't,
right.
You know, there's been no change. You could tell if there was. I want to end this on this one with you because we always talk immigration with you. There's been some really impressive work being done by the Trump White House on fixing our legal immigration system, which we talk about a lot. It's not just about illegal in this country. Our legal immigration system has been radicalized. It has been exploited for a very long time. Cato Institute reporting the number of asylum seekers at ports of entry has fallen 99.9% after Trump eliminated that CBP One app scam that was created by Biden so that everybody could just claim asylum and walk right in. Refugees entering legally from abroad, that's fallen 90%. You see international student visas, international kids taking the spots in our colleges from our kids, down 40%. The H-1B, we've talked about this a lot, exploited for cheap labor. These are not experts from other countries just being exploited for cheaper labor, down 25%. Thanks to that $100,000 fee that's been imposed on it. And we are currently building about a mile of new wall every single day along your home state of Texas. Tom Homan says the border wall will be complete before Trump leaves office. Respond to all of that.
Well, first of all, if the Cato Institute is unhappy about the president's immigration policies, that's a good indication that he's going in the right direction. They've been an open borders organization for quite some time now. But this is what it looks like to have a president that puts the American worker first, that puts the American student first, who recognizes that we have been importing foreigners who have been taking American jobs and American student spots at colleges and universities, and simply says we've had enough of this. We want to prioritize our people. We live in America, and America should prioritize Americans. It's a simple concept, but one that it takes a real president who's got real leadership abilities to actually institute.
Yeah.
And you can never overemphasize the importance of the fact that President Trump actually got our border secure in record time. This is a crisis that America's been dealing with for decades now. It was far worse under the Biden administration, but we've had an existential border crisis for a long, long time, and this president fixed it.
And we will never forget that the previous administration created an app on a phone so that you can apply for asylum from anywhere in the world and just walk into our country. That's treason. Congressman, we appreciate you coming on. Good to see you.
Yep, thanks for having me.